Hello everyone, I hope you all are safe and healthy at your home, washing your hands, taking precautions. And I, Ms. Gunjan Daswani from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota, welcome you all to the e-learning classes of English grammar, and today we are going to do a chapter of your English grammar book, that is Grammar Way, that is chapter number 10, Subject and Predicate, which is given on page number 49 of your grammar book. Okay, so you can open your books to page number 49. So this topic you all are much familiar with, that is subject and predicate. You all have studied this in your junior classes too, that what is a subject and what is a predicate. So now also we are just going to recall all the things that we have learned, and we will just learn them in detail. Okay, so I'll tell you what is a subject and a predicate. So every sentence has two parts. Every sentence has two parts. So what are that two parts? First is the subject and the second one is the predicate. First is subject and the second one is predicate. Okay, so subject is what it is tells us about what the sentence is. That means it is tells us what the sentence is all about. Okay, so that is what is the subject in the sentence. But if I talk about predicate, now this predicate tells us what are we talking about that subject. The things that we are telling which says something about what? About the subject. That is what is the predicate. I will give you an example and make you understand. Now I am writing the sentence over here. Neha writes a letter. Okay, in this sentence you can see what about whom we are talking in this sentence. Tell me one thing. We are talking about Neha, isn't it? So Neha is what? Neha is the subject, because about Neha only we are talking about this in this sentence, isn't it? And what are we talking about Neha? The things that we are saying about the subject, that is writes a letter, that would be a predicate. Okay, so now there is one more thing that you should remember about predicate, that predicate always includes verb in it. Okay, whenever we are just talking about the subject and predicate part, subject is just the person we are talking about, but when we are talking about predicate, it will include the verb within it. Okay, इसमें हम हमेशा क्या include करेंगे? Verb include करेंगे. Okay, so this is what is the subject and the predicate. I am giving you one more example related to this, that is if I say Riya and Summer are going to the market. Okay, in this sentence you can see here we are having subjects. That what is the subject over here? Riya and Summer. Okay, because both of them we are talking about in this sentence. So here are what? There are two subjects, there is Riya and Summer. So this is what? This is again the subject. Okay, and what are we talking about them? That they are going to the market. So this is what is the predicate. Okay, so this is again one more example of subject and predicate. Okay, now moving to the next topic that you have on page number 51 of your book, that is subject in imperative sentence. Now we will learn about this subject in imperative sentence. Okay, so here What are imperative sentences? We have learned when we have studied chapter sentences. There are 4 types of sentences, isn't it? Declarative, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory, isn't it? But here we are talking about imperative sentences. In imperative sentences we have 3 types of sentences, that is a request, a command or an advice. Okay, so we have a request and an advice or a command in imperative sentences. But now, what is the subject in these imperative sentences? I am writing 3 sentences or that are what? That are imperative. I am writing 3 sentences over there, that is, sit down, second, please give me a pen. Eat healthy food. Okay, now we have to find out the subject in these imperative sentences. Okay, this is what? This is an advice. This is a command, this is a request and this is an advice. Okay, so whenever I am talking about the imperative sentences, what is the subject over here? So the subject of these sentences are not mentioned, but they can easily be understood because the subject of these sentences is the person with whom I am talking. Okay, so the person who is listening, the listener is the what? Is the subject in this sentence. So what is the subject? So for all the imperative sentences, the subject would be you. Okay, so for all the types of imperative sentences, whether it is a command, it is a request or it is an advice, what would be the subject? The subject would be you. Okay, they can easily be understood, that is why they are not mentioned in each sentence. Okay, so this is the topic, that is subject in imperative sentences, and now we will do the exercise of this chapter. Now moving to the bookwork of this chapter. Okay, first exercise we are doing, that read these sentences, write the subject and the predicates in the correct column in the table on the next page. One has been done for you. So what we have to do is, we need to find out the subject and the predicate first, and then we need to fill in the table which is given on the next page of your book. Okay, so you can find this table on the next page of your book, that is on page number 50. You will find this table. What we have to do is, we need to separate the subject and the predicate. In the subject column we will write all the subjects that are given in these sentences, and we will write the predicates in the next column. Okay, so now moving to the first one, that is, this book is interesting to read. Here what are we talking about? That is, this, we are talking about this book, isn't it? So this is what, this book is what? The subject in this sentence. So this is what? This is the subject, isn't it? And what are we talking about? It is interesting to read. This is interesting to read is telling us about the subject of the sentence. So that is why is interesting to read is what? The predicate. Okay, this would be the predicate. Now in moving to the second sentence, that is, the lilies look fresh and beautiful. Okay, so what is the prime thing we are talking about in this sentence? That is the lilies. So that would be what? That would be the subject in this sentence. Okay, this would be what? This would be the subject, isn't it? Okay, and look fresh and beautiful, that would be what? That would be the predicate, isn't it? This would be the predicate in this sentence, because we are this line, this thing is telling us about the subject of the sentence. Okay, now what you have to do is, you need to write this book in this column over there, that is in the subject column, and is interesting to read you have to write in the next column, that is the predicate column. Okay, if same with goes with the other sentences also, you will write the subject over here and predicate over next column. Okay, so this is what is the first exercise. Now we will move to the second exercise. B exercise, Complete these sentences by adding suitable predicates of your own. Okay, I am taking the second one, that is Ritu and her friends are practicing for the play, or I can write are going for a movie, or I can say are going to the mall. So that is up to you. You can write this also and of your own also. Okay, now taking the next one, that is the animals in the forest are bathing in the pool. You can take that or you can write another if your of your choice. Okay, now rest you have to do like this only. Okay, now I hope you have understood this chapter well. Study well, watch the video. Thank you.